There it is. You know, that's a new arrival scene. I like that. Welcome back, by the way. E.T. BattleTech. No, we shall proceed. We are now liberating Itram. Let's take a look at this. What do we have? Sure, we could do that and win instantaneously, or we can whip out our Marauder toss-up. Dongle. Really good Grand Slam. Hamburger time. That was really awesome. But the Zeus, there's something about this team. Hold on. ASCII. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I'm thinking we can do it like this. We are preparing. There's a Martian climate going on. I guess that means thin atmosphere desert-like? Right? There's no evidence suggesting otherwise. Oh, here we go.
Command interface initiated.
Itram, as I live and breathe. Welcome to the Badlands of Itram, Commander. The sands of these deserts are rich in exotic elements and play havoc on electronic sensors and communications. Without the use of House Gala's signal boosting equipment, you wouldn't even be receiving this message. The Badlands are a gold mine of rare earth metals and fissile materials. The Directorate has seized control of the House Gala's largest processor and refinery, and they're getting ready to move a year's supply of exotic materials off-world. I need you to capture at least one of these silos for the restoration. Choose your target, engage its defenders, and destroy them. Our recovery team will take care of the rest. You'll need to act quickly, though. The Doctor will wire the silos to self-destruct if you give them the chance. The same radiation that's garbling the Doctorate's long-range communications will render their sensors useless. You can detect them, but they won't even know you're there until you enter the direct line of sight. And the silos won't be able to communicate with one another. Because of this, I advise you to engage the silos one at a time. Choose a target and clear it of its defenders before moving on to the next. If you're careful, you'll be able to hit all three silos, one after the other, and the Doctor's suits will be none the wiser.
While capturing one working silo is your primary objective, we can always use more. The Restoration will pay an additional bounty for each silo you capture beyond the first. Good hunting, Commander.
Alright, looks like two of my dudes are gonna have to go through the valley if the other two are gonna jump jet. See, this is what happens. But on the plus side, looks like it's just a long mission to do. So we got Rousdower, the Zeus.
Roger that.
Hamburger time is my Battlemaster. Yes.
Copy that.
So we have a Zeus, a Battlemaster, and a Victor with the Marauder. And I've been liking this team setup. Now I know that the Stalker I have and the Highlander are very powerful and really good, especially the Stalker. I probably should have named the Stalker Grand Slam, but it was already named Dongle and I liked it for some reason. I was like, you know what, he looks like a Dongle. He looks like he could dongle a few things, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna go up here and see if we can jump over these. Right. Grand Slam. Yeah, this is the Victor. I don't even remember. I named them, then I'm confusing the Victor and the Battlemaster, and I have to look at their armaments.
Good to go.
To remember the Battlemaster is just covered in laser. I changed him up though. I took away.
We got bad guys.
I think he had nothing in his arms, and I moved things around to where now he has an SRM-6 at least in his chest, on his shoulder.
Acknowledged.
Yeah. Kind of like a what's it called? A Mauler. Kind of like a Mauler. No, not a Mauler. A Warhammer. Kind of like a Warhammer. We entered combat, but I don't see anyone. Okay, we can jump over and finally get a good look at the battlefield on the other side. Oh, there's someone there. They're out of range, though. Race.
What can I do for you?
The Denny's Grand Slam shall run in a mad woman.
Got it.
I also changed this up just because I felt like having the two ACs was a lot of weight and it wasn't doing the damage that I
Careful
wanted
with your
to.
positioning. If they pick up a visual on you, they'll go on high alert, sensors or no sensors.
Oh, so we can sneak up behind them. That's what you want to do. I tell you what.
Order.
Here's the plan then. The Zeus has high physical damage. They're just standing there.
Orders.
Oh, he can't jump jet as well. But, I mean, he can get over.
Firing jump jet.
I'm gonna try to sneak up on them anyway. And here's my plan. It might be a little bit weird, but I think I'm gonna move the Zeus and the Battlemaster behind this one and slam him and see if they can do it again. Go around and slam them from behind while the Victor and the Marauder will camp out right here. Just sort of guarding the exit.
Stabilizing. Engaging coolant system.
Or should I send all three of them around? Because then they could probably guarantee the kill, right? Oh, it's gonna be windy over there. I'll send all three of them around, just have the Marauder over here guarding. Because as soon as they unveil it... Oh god, there's an enemy behind them too. Way up, right back there. And another one back there. Dang, this is gonna be more difficult than I thought. Okay. I can leave no one guarding then. I have a new plan. If I send everyone around this corner at the same time, maybe we can snipe that with the Marauder.
Commander.
We have to run into the wind over here though. Also try to keep in mind how close to this silo we are. Make sure there's no one who's guarding this silo hanging out, looking this direction.
Waiting for orders.
Full crazy lady sprint that way.
On my way. Double time.
I'm gonna send all four of them around this corner in the back. There's a lot of tornadoes over here, so be careful. Oh, it counts as hidden. I thought it would like disrupt them. None of them moved because no one knows what's going on. Just sprint over there. Join up with your team.
Full throttle.
Yeah, strats, legit. This is definitely not the camo for this plan. You can definitely spot us even through the smoke. You see like a sea foam teal green through that tornado? Nah. That's just your eyes messing with you.
Good to
Just
go.
goofy science doing goofy science things. Alright, right about here.
Coordinates received.
I'm gonna get everyone lined up as close to as possible. Because I want all three of them to run around the corner and just bum rush this mech while I come in and snipe that vehicle. And I don't know if it'll be enough. But I'm hoping it will be. Brace. Pass key.
Commander.
We'll sprint over
Copy that.
there. This is all uncovered of shadow. So I'm hoping we can get right here before we do everything that we're gonna do.
Good to go.
They still don't know. No one knows.
Full
And the
throttle.
Marauder being a heavy class is fast enough to catch up to all the assault mechs. I think basically the reason I keep on doing this because I know the Stalker's really good and it makes the game sort of like easy. It looks like I'm here. It looks like now is the time. Will it be enough though? Will I still be hidden? I guess I could experiment. If I move right here, will I still be invisible to them? Or will they see me? I guess I can move here so they can make sure the vehicle can't see me. Maybe right here. Before they have time to destroy it. Okay, so they just detect me as soon as I detect them.
Weapons hot, Charlie Lance. We've got incoming battle mechs at my position.
Alright, go ahead, fire everything. Now I know.
This should be good.
Kato's hit. Vehicles moving in, firing. What kind of vehicle is that? An LRM-40? What was that?
Whoa! Easy on the armor, buddy.
You tell them, Glitch.
Commander.
Tell them that you disagree with all of that nonsense. Alright, it's not a good angle, but it's the best we can do.
Affirmative.
Rouse Dower! Away! Away with ye! Be gone ye! That's a great numbers on hitting that vehicle. Destroy it! Oh, it's an SRM carrier. Still alive? Man, it's a tough little son of a bitch, isn't it?
Yes, Commander.
On the plus side, it looks like we caught him off guard. Oh, here we go. Now we're talking. Let's jump in.
Here we go.
Multi-strike. I'm thinking most of it you, some of it you. Maybe a couple of lasers to you. Hopefully that'll be enough. I'll do 3 lasers. Yeah, that's what I'll do. You'll be A, and you'll be B. I'm thinking you get those 3. Fire!
Acknowledged.
Please. I literally have turned the graphics down so much at this point, it's ridiculous. Yeah, it's dead. The cicada's questioning reality
One
now.
more for the trashy.
Hamburger times gain some heat. That's alright. They're moving in. He's firing. Okay. Something happened. I couldn't see it though. Turning away. I don't like that. Alright. Let's just get into it then.
Engaging jump jets.
Now, how's that cicada looking? Not good. It's built up a lot of dodging ability. What about precision strike? Kind of not worth it. But we can really hurt that Jenner right off the bat. Go for the leg.
All weapons committed.
Commander?
Let's go ahead and move in.
Right, Commander.
Go take a look at what your numbers are going to be. Gotta take you out fast. Speed, okay, nice. A large laser can hit you. AC5 can hit you. Go ahead and deviate up. Please? There you go. Soften them up.
Got it.
Alright, got rid of his machine gun. Oh, look, the leg's gone. Just what I wanted. We're slowing them down. Look at him. He's falling over. No! My legs! Makes you think. Enemy turn. My turn.
Orders.
Alright, what are the numbers going to be? Not good. One of the PPC is good. Can really hurt the Jenner. We really want to keep on our pressure on that cicada too. Because we don't want it to heal. Or we don't want it to, not to heal, but to build evasion. They can't. I don't think they have the horror gel auto repair things. I think they do, but not yet. I can't remember. Yeah, deviate up like this. You. And you. We're building up heat, though. I'll have to deactivate one of them. If I deactivate that one... Oops. That one's A. That one's B. That one shoots at no one. If I turn it off like that, and then multi-strike. Good numbers, okay numbers. Dang, it's gonna overheat either way. I don't like that. I guess I could just regular attack something then. Stop. Let's see. Turn off this one and just keep pressure on that cicada then.
Affirmative.
Miss!
Reporting negative damage.
Yeah, you somehow hit the sky. I've never seen a roll so bad. Jump jet even closer.
Affirmative.
Yeah, what would our numbers look like now? We are going to produce a lot of heat though, but we can play choosy pixie with our weapons, I think. We turn off some of these lasers we just used like that. Yeah. Well, that's still too much. Keep up the pressure, though. The Jenner's gonna get that. You'll get 2 lasers, and you'll get... Actually, you got bad numbers with the lasers. Dang it. Need to use those middle ones. Alright, new plan. Gonna overheat, and we don't want to. 2 of those. There we go. Probably because of all the jump jetting. Why is that one at 90%? Oh, it's 90% for the other guy. Alright, that's fine.
Roger that.
Eliminate some of that evasion. I can't even tell if I'm hitting it. Pilot injured.
Taking a critical hit.
Jenner's gotten back up. Moving away. Battlehawk has moved into position back there. Missile, splish, splash. All around. It's useless. Where are they going? I don't like this. Alright, go ahead and jump. We like the jumping. Alright, who am I gonna hit? Gotta get rid of this cicada now. Hopefully all brought, well, it's low numbers because of all that evasion. Hit him with a precision shot. Let's get rid of his ability to get all that evasion built.
All weapons committed.
There you go. Oh, he's down. He's out. He's out of the game. Nice.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Good call. Good call. My turn.
Good to go.
Damn. There's no way for me to move to put them in range except for running way over here.
Right, Commander.
Now I know that they're going to play defensively. Next time I'll try to surround them before my attack.
Yes, Commander.
Pedal to the metal, Commander. How about this way? The Shadowhawk might be in range, or it's blocked off from that view. Can I run over here too? I don't want to be in the blast radius though, just in case. Not likely. That rock's really blocking the vision.
Roger that.
They knew their placements very well. Gotta give them that.
Commander.
Go to the water.
Moving to
Live
position.
there, die there. You can use the water to cool you off. Everything's gonna make it overheat. Let's just pepper that Shadowhawk with the SRMs maybe. Get lucky. A little bit of damage. His evasion's down now. Jenner's walking around, thinking about their feelings. Its leg's broken though. It's turning, it's firing. No good. The Denny's Grand Slam says, "What the fuck's up, Jenner?" Come on. Battlehawk taking defensive positions behind the rock, looking menacing, striking fighting poses. It shoots out the Grand Slam. It just takes away an evasion slot, but that's it. Once again, the Marauder is tasked with ending someone's career.
All weapons committed.
Yes! Oh, it's still alive. Oh, no, it's not. It tricked me.
Enemy
It made me
mech
think it was still
destroyed.
alive. But actually, it was dead.
Waiting for orders.
Time. Move here. Move here. Yeah, those are good numbers.
On my way.
Time to show them what a full stacked meal looks like. Yeah, all the fixings on this one.
Got it.
Yeah. This Grand Slam comes with hash browns.
Orders.
Passkey, take
On the
position.
move.
Still in the waters. Yeah, that's good. It's good, real good. Fire the full broadside.
All weapons. Go.
Unsteady.
Receiving you.
Behemoth. Move within range. What can we get away with? We do more? Only 55%. I don't want to build heat if I'm just gonna miss. Go ahead and fire the missiles
Firing
though.
on target.
Yes, leg destroyed. It's falling down.
That hit something good.
My hopes and my dreams. Well, I was almost ready to blow. That's not good. We need to kill it faster then. Come on, Marauder. It's up to you. Those look like good numbers. I'm gonna target 51%, 51%. We destroyed the left leg, so we gotta get that right leg out of there. That business must
All
end.
weapons committed.
Still alive.
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
He's getting back up. We don't want that. He's defending himself. One round remaining. I have to take him out right now.
Commander?
Precision strike. That leg. Give it hell. That's not even close to a leg. That's an arm.
Commander?
Well, damn, there's nothing I can do. Unless... No. This damn hill. The only thing they can take it out is the Battle Master. Can full sprint over here.
On my way. Double time.
Although I don't know what good that does. I could have just doubled back and prepared for the next round instead.
Standing by.
Alright, if the behemoth doesn't get this, it's not gonna look good for us. Go ahead and go for the overheat. I have to. He must go down.
On it.
There we go. Got pod in. We got one.
Nicely done, Commander. The storage silo is ours. I'm marking an evac zone on your map. Whenever you're ready, you may proceed there for extraction.
Or we can go capture the other storage silos, even though that one was an ordeal.
Affirmative. Moving to position.
Does your heat automatically reset? This mission feels more like a side quest than a main mission, doesn't it? There's water up here and water down there. I can use that to my advantage. I definitely need to get the Zeus and the Battle Master in that water.
Coordinates received.
Enemy contact. Oh, there's a little thing down there. The hell was that? Jumped
Roger
across
that.
the screen there for no reason. No, nothing in reserves. This won't be making contact just yet, I don't think. Don't see any lines. They don't know we're here yet.
Waiting for orders.
No, that'll put me in view.
Got it.
Alright, I need to get the Zeus and the Battle Master over here.
Yes, Commander. Good to go.
Gonna take me a few turns. God, that sand is red today. It didn't look this red from the other side. There we go.
Ready for orders.
Full Willie Nelson sprint this way.
Acknowledged.
I just did this setup and I don't think I need to change it just so I can get more cooling. Because I might take the lasers off just so I can keep on using the SRM-6 as a weapon. Go ahead and brace.
Stabilizing. Engaging coolant system.
Brace.
Affirmative. Orders.
Brace. I need to move you actually closer, actually.
What's up, boss?
Maybe use less of the jetpacks with the Battle Master as well.
On the move. Full.
It does have that ability, but I guess this Martian landscape's making the heat build up way too fast. Brace.
Stabilizing.
They don't know we're here.
Coolant system.
Brace.
Commander.
Alright, I can move over here. Can't move there, they'll see me. I can move there, and I'll be good.
Affirmative.
I'll be in the tornado.
Commander. Going full speed.
Here's the plan. Get the Battle Master next to the Zeus, wait a full turn, and then come over the top with the Marauder and the Victor. Kill that vehicle, start hammering them. Come out of the tornado, come to the edge of the tornado right here and start hammering whatever these guys are. Brace.
Stabilizing. Engaging coolant system.
Which shall also brace.
Good for now. Cooling down a bit.
They'll see me if I move there. So we're just gonna move here, a little bit
Copy
closer, as close as we can. Without being seen. Oh god. They detected me.
Lock and load,
Oh,
Bravo
come
Labs.
on.
We've got company.
Trebuchet. I can't even hit anything from this position, yet somehow they see me. Brace.
Standing by.
Behemoth. Damn, this sucks, because basically we're going to be starting at one less turn. Maybe it'll be a good thing. Maybe they'll be overconfident and they're all funnel over here to take on the one Zeus that they can see. Oh, they somehow see me now. Okay, I see how things are. I have to do this in 4 rounds? I don't think we're gonna get this one.
Damage is light.
How dare you? In front of the tornadoes? Alright. Go ahead and come out. And give that tiny vehicle the goose. The full Christmas dinner right here. Right now. Gravy and all. I'm afraid it's been canceled.
Enemy unit destroyed.
Yes, he was.
Good to go.
Alright, so we can move here.
Got it.
We have to decide what to do about all of these people right here. My numbers look pretty good. Very good for him. I have to deviate this up. I have to, because I'm thinking if I can get the Zeus to just punch the Locust once, I might be able to take him out instantly. Here we go.
Firing on target.
Wow, really? Those numbers were a lie, apparently.
Yes, Commander.
Can you do it? Can you get within range? Not exactly. But hey, those are good numbers.
Moving out.
You can do another deviation shot. A deviation. Multi-shot. Let's see. 1 PPC to you and then 2 to you. How's that sound? Full broadside.
Firing on multiple enemies.
Sensors impaired. Ah, I should have brought the stalker along if I knew it was going to be like this.
Receiving you.
Did you imagine trying to do this the legit way? This is bananas. The plus side, maybe the Battle Master will be able to take out the Locust right
On
now.
my way.
The full just punishment slammer jammer right here.
Giving him everything I want.
Yes, he's gone.
One
Bad on the
less
help.
target.
Problem here is now I need to get the Zeus up close to them while moving the Battle Master into the water and convincing them to be aggressive. But instead, they're going to be super defensive, and that's going to suck and ruin everything. Alright, I hear you. You're upset. So am I. Centurion, please be aggressive. Don't use range, you son of a bitch. Get close to me. Hug your grandpa. Alright, I see how things are gonna be. So, what do my numbers look like? What if we move... Oh, can't move forward like that. We jump into the water? No. We could jump down there. It's gonna build up some heat, but it makes all the numbers good.
Engaging jump jets.
Let's be aggressive. You there, Trebuchet. Please die for your people.
All weapons committed.
Please. Just a little bit.
Waiting for orders.
We have to go down this way. Well, the Victor's gonna get great
Moving to
numbers on that
position.
Trebuchet, though. The Denny's Grand Slam knows much and tells some. Full broadside.
Firing everything I've got.
Please break something. Oh, he got knocked down at least. This is good. This is very good. I might get lucky.
Commander.
The Zeus will not be able to... Well, it's gonna overheat
to
though.
position.
I don't want to do that. But I might have to. I want to guarantee this kill. What my numbers look like? Those are very good. Overheat, shutdown alert. Shutdown alert. Okay, turn off that one. Still, what about that one? Sure, why not? I don't like it, but it's gonna have to do.
Engaging.
Left arm, left torso,
Solid connection, that
gone.
one.
Alright, now, hopefully.
Orders. On my way.
Just we can't sneak up on them fast enough to actually use the melee, and also they keep on backing up to use range on us. I hear you, I hear you. If you keep those on, they're doing more damage. Turn just one off, we should be able to blast it into oblivion.
I copy. Think I hit something good.
Alright, maybe we'll get lucky. We need to start hitting that Centurion before it's too late. Maybe I'll get lucky. Get rid of its face.
All weapons committed.
Ricochet is getting back up. Running towards the back of the Marauder. This is exactly what I wanted to happen. This is good. Nice try.
Damage minimal.
You made a terrible mistake.
Commander?
There you go. Now you give the full business to that Centurion over there. Precision strike it again. Aim for the head. Blow its face off, please.
Firing on target.
Hit something.
Yes, Commander.
And roused hour. You know what to do. It's time to give him a hand.
Ugh. Tango down. Ready for orders.
Behemoth. Time. Run like a psycho towards it. That's good. We jumped it up here, though. That's even better.
Engaging jump jets.
Here's what we're gonna do. Just fire upon him. Oh, overheat. Turn that M laser off. Still overheat. Extra range. If I can only Gauss, I might as well precision strike.
Engaging target. Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
Interesting.
Good to go.
Move a little bit closer and we'll give it the full broadside. Bake its
All
beans.
weapons are go. That's a critical hit. Orders.
Nice. Alright. And them all on precision strike. Blow its face off. I don't care what it takes.
Roll to that. Inflicted some heavy damage.
Alright, he knocked down. Good. I don't know if this is enough time or if even we'll be successful. Because
to
now we
go.
just have one move left. Why can't I use a physical attack? It's not gonna let me do a physical attack? You know, move the extra heat this round for the next 3 rounds. You know, gain extra 4-round cooldown. Can't afford it. I have to go for a shutdown again. Why does it always have to be like this, behemoth? Not good enough. We lost this silo.
Take that. Gotta shut down. Can't vent enough heat.
It's too late. We've lost this silo.
Damn. Well, guess we didn't lose a mech.
Engaging jump jets.
Alright, we're gonna have to try and use more strategy when it comes to this one way over here. Looks like we got plenty of water down there.
Got it. Moving out. Powered up. Here we go.
Taking out the vehicle the first shot, the bad play is a bum rushing the heaviest vehicle that they have the good play. You know what I mean? Also, how do we get into this valley? Looks like there's a path over there. Also something up here?
Moving to position.
Pass key, go this way. Go ahead and go with them,
Position
Behemoth.
confirmed.
Follow the Marauder. We'll split them up and see what happens. Could be a mistake, could be the exact thing we needed.
Affirmative.
I don't know.
Good to go. Aye, aye.
I have no idea. It'd be nice to get at least one other silo. What's in there? Can we go in there? What's in there? Entering combat. I was gonna say, none of them saw us yet. Will see me there. Go ahead and just brace.
Stabilizing. Engaging coolant system.
You guys... I guess they're gonna have to go down and around. here's the plan. The Battlemaster and the Marauder will jump down into the water and engage this guy. At the same time, these two will come around the corner and also engage this guy.
Yes, Commander.
That's the plan right now.
On the move. Full speed.
I wasn't prepared for this Martian climate and it working against me.
Yes, Commander. Going full throttle.
I mean, it warned me. Martian climate. Be ready. It's gonna be spicy. And what did I do? Absolutely nothing. Go ahead and reserve. Brace.
Stabilizing. Engaging coolant system.
Commander? Affirmative.
Coming in, coming around. I don't know what this building is, but it's not important. Part of this mission is apparently walking.
Orders.
The walking simulator.
Good to go.
We're gonna come out.
Waiting for orders.
No one can see me here, right? Yeah. I move here into the water, right? Will I get the extra cooling bonus? They don't know. They're busy touching things. Brace.
Stabilizing. Engaging coolant system.
Switch. Run.
Moving fast.
Yeah, Victor's got a good distance of movement. Should get a second one of those instead of the Battlemaster.
Commander.
I like the idea of the lasers, but it just it builds so much heat. Even with the setup I have right now with all the things I shoved in there. And I could go back to taking the SRM6 out and putting extra heat sinks in there. But it just, that didn't work for me either because it just wasn't doing enough damage in its turn.
Good to go.
Alright, can't move there. Can't move there. Can't move there. Because then that one will see me. Let's risk moving here.
Got it.
Brace. I'm thinking before we go into battle, we'll activate its cooldown ability, and then we'll jump into battle.
Waiting for orders.
Damn, we can get close. Oh, what that diamond shape thing means. Radiation. Oh, that's not good.
Yes, Commander.
Now I know what that diamond shape means. Damn, that Zeus is not getting close
Affirmative.
soon enough. Does not have the speed I would like it to have. I wonder if there's a leg mod that increases movement speed. So far, it's just like defense against stability damage.
Receiving you.
Right. Yeah, this is gonna work right here. Go ahead and activate coolant vent. And now brace.
Aye, aye.
I want to move the Zeus up one more before we do anything. Reaching shot. Let's go ahead, brace right here.
Stabilizing. Engaging coolant system.
Brace.
Right, Commander. Orders?
Still not within sight right there. Go ahead, move in
that.
right there. Alright, and brace.
Commander.
Brace. Now's the time.
Affirmative.
Here we go. Jump jetting in.
Jets.
They're all just quietly having a picnic about some boom. Hi. Act quickly, Commander.
Alpha Lance, fall in on my position. I've got eyes on the enemy.
Attacks with a single weapon, ignores covering, and guarded on the site. How come I can't use it right now? It's a passive. So it's active right now. So if I just jumped in, precision strike to this Blackjack right in the head. I mean, right?
Engaging target.
No! Oh!
Mech destroyed.
Oh! Could not have asked for a better thing to happen. Jumped in down from the canyon wall, surprised them, headshotted the Blackjack immediately. Vehicle just moved away, not knowing what to do. He was like, did anyone else see that? The Commando, yes, he bears the
On
mark.
my way.
Time to show him what a Grand Slam really looks like, especially one that comes with the side of hash browns. You there, little Commando unit, everything.
Commencing Alpha Strike.
What did I do? Look at him.
Commander.
This whole thing only works if he has evasion, but now he has no evasion whatsoever. Move in.
Copy that.
I'm gonna precision strike him too. Yes, yes. The head, or just get rid of the leg so we knock him down immediately. So he can't ever get evasion.
Affirmative.
Oh, the left leg. Oh, look, all his limbs except for his right leg. Brazil. My evasion. No.
Yes, Commander.
Alright. Time for you to jump in. Keep in mind, this all happened in a matter of seconds. Those aren't good, but if we precision shot this breaching shot, right? If we get really lucky right here. Feel me? He's standing in the water, so there's no risk. Just go for the torso, hope we get the leg, or just kill it in one go.
Firing full complement on him.
Ah, he's gone. We got him. In one turn, we jumped in and blew up both their light mechs in just a matter of seconds. Just we came in angry this time because we couldn't get the second silo. Commander was tired of their bullshit. Oh, I see. Interesting. Very interesting.
Damage minimal.
I could. Dare we do it again? Can we do it again? Commander lines up her shot. Anger, clarity, and grace in her voice. Her helmet was stifling. She removed it, for her target was far away. Ah, it hit him good though. He got the breaching shot went off. Alright, I get it. You have a lot of missiles inside of you for being a tiny vehicle. Jeez.
I'm taking a pounding, Commander.
Well, you are a Grand Slam, so you getting slammed is not unfamiliar.
I'm hit, Commander.
You always get hit, passkey, don't you? I'm starting to think you enjoy it. Alright. Can move close to the splash zone and get some good shots on that
Coordinates received.
Griffin. What we want to do, honestly. Yeah, full broadside the Griffin.
Affirmative.
He's unsteady. His steadiness
Receiving you.
has left him. He's no longer the steady beaver he once was. What does these numbers look like? He's definitely gonna overheat now, though. Or she is.
Move order confirmed.
I have to, right? Good numbers. Just fire the one, or do I overheat? If I overheat, that'll force me to cool off. Problem is, the water's down here. I can't use it to my advantage for hitting him. I can use it against the vehicle that stays there. So unfortunately, I'm gonna have to do this.
Target confirmed.
Ooh, knocked down. Sensors impaired. No, my initiative. But I had good rolls. Right?
What's up, boss?
Not anymore. Wait. Oh man, those are amazing numbers. And I'm getting in the water, and I still have 1 round of cooling left.
Roger.
Hopefully this works out for the best. Everyone put F's in the chat. Or in the comment section for that Blackjack, by the way. I love a good F. Oh, you're gonna overheat anyway. Alright. There, you can shoot this? How come you can't shoot? Oh, you gotta select something. Go for center torso.
Affirmative.
That's not good. I should have kept the SRM6s on and turned off more of the lasers. Getting back up. He's beginning to believe. No, run away. Oh, you want the victor, do you?
Armor's holding.
Try it again. Another breaching shot at the head. Surrender.
Engaging target.
Trying to snipe him out. Oh, the little missiles are coming in, sprinkling me like an explosive rain. It's cool on my tongue.
I'm bleeding, Commander.
Passkey, if you could stop. Oh, this is Glitch. Glitch is injured now, too. Good for us. The hell, I can't move. She's managed to get herself on a rock, but I mean, her accuracy's fine, so I'm not gonna be too worried about it. Overheat alert. That's a first. Just turn off on your SRM6s.
Got it.
Are we still standing in the radiation? Is that it? Oh my god, this Griffin won't die.
Awaiting orders. On my way.
Risk of destruction if you remain in this zone. Listen, at this point, it's getting ridiculous. We killed everything else so quickly. That's one. About two. Can I do three? No. Do those two then. Fire.
Engage.
Finally, some things are falling off of him.
Inflicted some heavy damage.
We knocked him back down.
Ready for orders.
What I want to do. So I have 3 rounds. Get a better angle than just cool it vent again. Overheat shutdown. There. Full broadside. There, he's finally dead.
Mechs destroyed.
Yeah, that was weird. Alright. You. Why are you ducking me, vehicle? Why have you been ducking me? Let's not show it. Let's not give it any chance. Precision strike everything right there. Right in this broadside. Yes. Destroyed. Alright, we got 2 of the 3 dropships. I don't know why it's still janky as hell. I've turned everything down. It makes no sense. Exiting combat. Oh, we have to get to the evac zone now. Well, where's that? Way over there. I just jump whatever direction that is. Just gonna stay over here while I just tap sprint
Commander.
and move over here.
Wilco. Moving out.
Come on, everyone, get together. It's time. Get your hall passes out. Get your bus passes, your IDs, any form of identification. Jump jet again. Just try to do a speed run of actual running and sprinting
Moving
to the finish line. Whoever gets there first
Location
gets the extra
confirmed.
piece of candy. Alright, we can go full sprint now. Probably move way faster than we do
Moving to
jetpacking. Yeah, will you just...
Heading out.
That Zeus usually works out better. I think it's just because it was a timed mission that didn't work out so well. Constantly overheating. I could look at it again.
On my way.
I mean, I like it with the 3 ERPPCs, but maybe I can give it
Bummed.
something. A heat bank. I think it already has a heat bank. It needs to be able to cool faster, though, as well. So I could just take out the heat bank and just put in more heat sinks instead, because the heat bank takes up 4 slots but weighs like 3 tons. And if I just put heat sinks into its arms, but the thing is, I like having the arm mods in the arms to give the extra punch when it gets close. But the problem is, it doesn't move as fast. So I'm thinking maybe I should change that build. Maybe I should make the sniper brawler the Vindicator instead of the Zeus, and the Zeus can just be the sniper right next to the Marauder. Wait.
Sounds smart.
Wait.
Cooling.
Run.
On the move.
There you go. Even the extract, for some reason, that lagged too. This might have been the laggiest one ever, and I literally turned more graphics down. I wonder if somehow it's chug-a-lugging even more, even because certain things have been turned lower. I don't know if that make any sense, but it feels that way. Good luck, Commander. Thanks to you, the Doctor has suffered a major setback, and we've gained a valuable new asset. Yay, 3 cheers. If you'll excuse us, Lady Arano, we need to get these mechs hosed down and decontaminated. Come on, Commander. Yang's got a real big tub of boron, and he's just dying to use it.
Mission successful.
That one was the next campaign mission, but it felt like a side quest, didn't it? There was no real dialogue beforehand. I guess this is just all part of the liberation of Itram. Like, this is like the precursor to the main mission of Itram. Uh-oh, the Turian Doctor doesn't really like me. Took some good damage on the Grand Slam, everything else, not really. Kills were definitely one-sided. Once again, showing that the Zeus didn't really get a chance to do its thing. What do you got for me? Nothing spectacular, honestly. Oh, here we go. Nice. 2-star SRM6s? Yes, please. That's a good find. All this is just ammos and blamos. I don't think there's anything I saw that I was like, man, I need to get that. I guess I can finish that Griffin. Yeah. And then whatever you want to throw at me. Zip zap zoops. See if there's any dialogue after the mission. Give us a little inclined idea of what's going on. House Gallus. Revelations in orbit. Here we go. After dialogue. Samantha Gallus. Lady Rano, after almost 2 years of doctorate imprisonment, I nearly lost hope. For myself, for Itram, for the entire Argurian Reach. Oregon. I don't know how to say it. I owe you my eternal gratitude, all of you. Because of your actions, the Doctorate's hold on Itram has been broken, and my people have been saved. That's why we're here for. That's what we're here for, Lady Gallus. Too comfortable yet. Save your thanks, be direct. I shouldn't get too comfortable, cautious. Just be positive. Yes, it is, but their continued survival is anything but certain. I'm going to be honest with you, Lady Gallus. I had to wade through a sea of blood to reach Itram. My army is war-weary and outgunned, and the Reach is on the verge of being overrun. So if you know anything that can help us, I need you to share it with me. Yes, Lady Arano, I can help you. I know where you can find what you'll need to break the Doctorate's alliance with the Turian Concordant. You need to travel to Goldra. Lady Madria's home system? Lord Madria. That's right. If you search the Madria archives, you'll find what you need. Over the past 3 years, House Madria has collected a treasure trove of incriminating evidence on House Espinoza. An insurance policy, so to speak. Find it and deliver it to the Protector Cauldron. Or Cauldron, sorry. And our Turian problems will be over. The archives are DNA locked into my family. If we're going to gain access to this insurance policy, I'll need to travel there myself. And hopefully not at the head of an army. You've seen what war has done to Itram. I pray that Goldra can be spared from the same fate. Alexander, A thunderous roar cuts Lady Gallus' sentence short, and the image of your view screen cuts to nothing. Lady Gallus, Samantha, can you hear me? Holy shit, Lady Arano. Sensors are picking up evidence of a massive fuel-air explosion in the capital. Castle Gallus is gone. Maximus planted a bomb before he drove them away. Tragic, but at least we learned what we need to know. Yeah, another mass murder to hold Espinoza accountable for. Bastards. Damn it to hell. Yes, we're damning things to hell now. Alexander, get emergency services to the capital, and medical teams, combat engineers, whatever you can find. We need to search the wreckage for survivors. I'll dispatch our forces right away, Camille, but then I must return home. I will travel with an appropriate bodyguard, but otherwise I need to go alone. Lady Gallus was right. We've lost too much already. I won't see the army move on Goldra, not if I can do the job myself. Alexander, no, I won't allow it. I can't afford to lose you. Camille, please. I am duty-bound to see this through. Goldra is a core system. A veritable fortress. If we attempt an invasion, there will be terrible losses on both sides. I won't allow that. Nor if I can achieve our goal another way, and I am confident that I can accomplish through subterfuge what our army could not. The recovery of the evidence we need without unnecessary bloodshed. I am your loyal servant and friend, Camilla. I always have been. But I am also a Madria, and I have a responsibility to protect Goldra from harm. You of all people should understand that. This is his family we're talking about. You should be the one to deal with them. Hate to break it to you, but right now, the Argo isn't all that safe either. Oh, that's not... I think we're pretty good. Yes, he should. But as much as I hate it, I understand. Very well, my old friend. You may go if you must. Now you know how I feel every time you insist on leading a combat mission. Not a good feeling, is it? Go, get us the leverage we need. We'll hold the line against the Turians for as long as we can. I know you will. We can win this, Camilla. We will win this. You're damn right we will. We'll make sure of it. Yes. Only have to read the other ones. You heard the commander. Back to your stations, everyone. We've got a war to win.
That mech is ready to fight.
Got a Griffin? I don't know about that. I mean, actually, I might consider using that again, because I could give it 4 SMR6s and it could pound things for a while without having to need to cool off. I don't know. This game feels more, it leans more to the bigger the better. I might actually start using the Stalker and the Highlander more often now. Need your guidance, Flame Jackass. You head to the barracks, you can direct their training. Oh yeah, they leveled up. Because if I have the Griffin does a good job, but I notice every single time I have the Griffin, the enemy always targets it first. It wants to take it out. Anywho, that was another stepping stone in the BattleTech campaign. Hopefully y'all enjoyed. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that like button both hands if you have to, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Try and take it easy. What kind of vehicle is that? An LRM-40? What was that?
Whoa! Easy on the armor, buddy.
You tell them, Glitch.
Commander.
Tell them that you disagree with all of that nonsense. Alright, it's not a good angle, but it's the best we can do.
Affirmative.
Rouse Dower! Away! Away with ye! Be gone ye! That's a great numbers on hitting that vehicle. Destroy it! Oh, it's an SRM carrier.